The ABC's and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire, with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise, and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. It's Hump Day. Kenny, we made it to Hump Day.
Yes, sir, we did.
We're on the top of the pile this morning. It is Wednesday, March 6th, 2024. And you are watching the morning Cup of Joe Live with Kenny and Jimmy. Good morning, everybody. Kenny, how are you this morning, my friend?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad. Running around here this morning a little bit, not frantic, but just trying to get some things together. Putting the name the notable is a lot more work than people may think. So we've gone back and we're going to repeat one from sometime a couple months ago. But that's what I was doing this morning, getting This Week in History together, getting the weather together, trying to see if there was some other stuff we could watch. But anyway, that's what's going on. All right. So we got a few people in the chat, but before we do that, Kenny, I want to do this.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot.
Good morning, Kenny. Best sip of the day.
Good morning. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Good morning. Good morning to all of you as well. That is by far the best sip of the day. Let's go right over the chat and say good morning. First one in this morning is Sharon. Good morning, Sharon Rowland.
Good morning, Sharon.
How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Denise is here. Denise, we missed you. Where were you?
Yeah, missed you yesterday.
All right.
Hello, Denise.
I finally was able to find my stream on Facebook. I could not find my stream this morning on Facebook.
My goodness. Denise says, hey, y'all, I'm home in bed. MPO for an ultrasound this morning. Blood sugar is 111. You got to knock it off, girl. Knock it off.
Speaking of blood sugars, they're going to up my dad's insulin again because for some odd reason, they can't get his sugars under control, and they've been ranging anywhere from 200 to 300.
My God.
Yeah.
That's huge for him, Kenny. That's a lot.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that some people, they want it anywhere between 70 and 120, and then you got some people telling that they want it below 120, and and then you got some people telling that when it reads 150, that's good.
Hard to know what to believe, right? So many people telling you something different.
I mean, I don't know. It's got to where you don't know who to believe, what to do, and things like that. And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know either, buddy. I hope he feels better soon, though. Hope they can get that under control.
I think he's going from like 10 units to like 14 units.
Oh, damn. Well, we're praying for him, Kenny. I hope they get all of that under control, his potassium, his sugar, all that stuff. So, good morning to Scott from Controversial Cruising. Here.
Scott!
Morning,
What's happening, Scott?
I like it when you do that, Kenny. That's awesome. Good morning, Scott. Good morning to Shirley from Glitter World. Good morning, my friend. It's good to see you. Everybody is saying hello to everybody. Nick P is here. Nick P is saying good morning to Scott as well. Scott, what's up? He says to Nick. Scott saying, hey, Kenny.
Hey, Scott.
Mel Nettie living free, zip codeless. Nettie
hello, Nettie. Good morning, Nettie.
Good morning, Nettie. Chet from Sea Lake Journeys is here. I always say Chet. How do we know it's not Robin or both? Right? Good morning to Chet and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. I have to remember to do that every morning because Robin could be sitting there with Chet, or it may be Robin and just the puppies watching, sitting there with the dogs having morning coffee and watching us. I don't know, but good morning to both of you guys anyway. So Nick says Sean was trying to talk me into this morning coming down for a meetup before the rock and roll group cruise. It's like after my trip in 2 months, I'm not committing to anything for a while. You should come down and meet with us, Nick, or you should come on the cruise. One or the other. Hey, Chet Dodd is here. Good morning, Chet. On the I'm assuming he's on the Facebook side. Oh no, he's on his own channel on
he's on my side,
Gotcha.
on the YouTube side.
Nettie says, I'm awake. Well, that's good. Good
morning.
morning.
And Nettie's there too. She's on my side of the stream on the YouTube side. So.
And so is Laura. Laura is there on your side.
Laura Ann.
Good morning, Laura.
Thanks, Chet. I appreciate that, Chet. Chet says I have Kenny on my phone. So.
Oh, gotcha. Nick says, this trip coming up, I spent a lot of money on, need to take some time and just work once I get back. Need a break after all this traveling. You don't need a break. Nettie says, what's up with that? My mother's here. Good morning, Mom. She says 4 days to hugs. Yes, Mom. I'm going to start packing tonight.
Speaking, breaking news.
Hold on, Kenny. Hold on. Kenny says we got breaking news. All right, here we go. Breaking news. Go ahead, Kenny.
Speaking of packing, I need to do some packing tonight myself because I'm going to Helen, Georgia.
Hey, it's official.
It is official because I booked my hotel yesterday.
Awesome, Kenny. I know you were there when I said Kenny may be coming down to Helen, Georgia. Whose chat was that we were in? I think it was Kurt and Marsha.
See me traveling, Kurt and Marsha.
Kurt and Marsha. Yep. And then I didn't know if you were there, so I'm like, I'm gonna see if Kenny's lurking or not. And then you come in, you said, if I can make it happen or something, you said. So that's good.
Yeah,
Kenny.
if I can get a hotel, because the main hotel that most people stay at when they are in Helen, Georgia, for those of you who may not know, Helen, Georgia, is built like a um, German town. It's got
Right.
a lot of German restaurants and things, and you it's only the whole town is only a mile long, and usually most places are within walking distance of the hotel. So the main hotel is called the Hellendorf Inn, and that's where most people usually stay at when they're in Helen, Georgia.
Gotcha. But are you staying there, Kenny, or at a different
Yeah,
place?
I I I lucked out. I was actually able to get, because I was told that this year with so many people going that Hellendorf Inn was pretty well packed up, and that there was not any slots available at all. But I called Hellendorf themselves yesterday, and I asked them, I said, do y'all have at least one handicap accessible room? And they said yes, they did. So, and it was like so I got a military discount because I was told, I let them know that I was told, since I'm going there for the Magnificent Germany with Darian um, group, that I could, if I tell them that I'm going there for that group, then I would get a like a 10% discount off of my hotel. So my hotel was like, it was originally like 139 a night, but I, with the discount, it was like 120. It brought it down to like 125 a night.
Hey, man, that's not bad. Any
So
money off is good, right?
yeah, so and so the total for Friday and Saturday night, because I told them I was going to be there Friday night and Saturday night, checking out on Sunday, because that's when everybody leaves anyway after the church service on Sunday. But so the total was like 297 and some change. So
Right on. Congratulations, buddy. I'm
thank
sure
you
there's a
very
lot of
much.
people that are happy you're going, and I know you're pretty excited about it.
Yes. Well,
Um,
see, I told the hotel, I said normally I would book this a lot sooner, but I had to wait and see what my um, finances was going to
right,
be like. I wasn't sure what my finances was going to be like. So,
right, right. Well, cool, Kenny. That's awesome. Good news. Um, one of these years, I'm going to have to make it to the Helen meetup, but we're getting ready to go away on Sunday, so there's no way we'd be able to do both. Maybe if I was driving,
mm-hmm.
that would be cool. Maybe we can plan it next year where we can get a couple extra days. I can drive down, do the meetup, and then head down to Florida. But so there you go.
um, Mel, Nettie has a question in there for you, Jimmy. Says,
Let me
how are
go
you
through this
feeling?
real quick. Where was that? Oh, how are you feeling, Jimmy? I am feeling a lot better. For those of you that don't know, I've been dealing with vertigo and a vestibular issue with my inner ear, and then migraines along with it. I went to PT on Monday. It was my last PT session until I get back from vacation. In fact, my physical therapist said that if I continue to improve, that she probably won't need to see me when I come back. So I feel a lot better, Nettie. Thank you so much. I still feel a little bit of remnants of it. I guess it's your brain. Your brain kind of uh, not resets itself, but a lot of people when they have these types of vertigo bouts or whatever, your brain can it'll get this is funny, but your brain gets basically a memory of how off kilter things are, and it remains that way, and you have to reset your brain. So that's what going to physical therapy helps. There's a lot of head movements and walking and moving your eyes without moving your head. And in the beginning, it wasn't a lot of fun, but I feel so much better now. So that's kind of the long of it, Nettie. But I appreciate you asking. Thank you for that. I know we missed some people in the chat, so we started with my mother. 4 days, yes, 4 days to go, Mom. Colleen and I will be traveling to the great state of Florida on Sunday.
I hope you all have beautiful weather there in Florida.
Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, I hope we do too. Anything will probably be better than up here. We're getting more rain right now, but let me just catch up really quick. Denise says she slept. Oh, yes, Denise, we know you slept through the show. We saw your better half. He came in and said hi, and you were. You get your sleep, my friend. She says, talking about your dad, Cecil's blood glucose is up because of all the sugars he's getting from his sweetie. Right?
That probably so, because he's a really big sweet eater himself.
Me too. Nick says, Jimmy, I'll email you. I could definitely come up on a morning live stream when I get in Montreal in May. I'm in Australia. In Australia, I'm going to be spending most of my time in the Outback, so no connection. That's all right. Because of the time difference, I probably won't be awake when you are. But Keith Preston is here. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Keith.
You. Let's see. Laura is giving us some prayers, which is good. Thank you for that. All right. So, Chet, we're a little behind, but he says, it's always me, Jimmy. Robin has to work. That's all right. Somebody's got to work, right? Keep her working. That's when he said, I have Kenny on my phone. Rebecca Har is here. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning, Rebecca, on the Facebook side of the screen.
Good morning, Carol. Good to see you. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Share us out.
On the Facebook side?
Yeah.
She's actually come over to the YouTube side now on my side.
Right on. Okay. Everybody
of my dad. He's there in the chat.
He is. Hey, there he is. Hey, Cecil. Good morning. Were your ears ringing or burning? We were just talking about. Hey, what's up, you? It's Dad just listening in this morning. Kenny, we will see you in a while. You going to see Dad this morning, Kenny?
Yes, they are actually. I got the call yesterday afternoon, and Mitchell County Transportation is coming after me about 8:30 this morning. So,
right on.
I should arrive at the Greens around 9:30, because it takes about anywhere from about 30 to 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes the most, depending on traffic, to get to where he's at. So
all right, so I'm cracking myself up. Hey, there's more breaking news. My doctor's here. All right, my doctor's here. Dr. Chet is here, and I always take my doctor's advice. He says, Dr. Chet says, you need a cruise, Jimmy. Well, I'm going to take your advice, and I'm cruising in June. We're cruising on the MSC Magnifica, sailing out of Miami on June 7th, which just happens to be my birthday. And it's not just any birthday. It happens to be a milestone birthday, which now I will be entering into the sixth decade of my existence. I will be turning 60 on June 7th. In fact, that's the day we sail from Miami. We're going on a 7-night cruise to where the heck are we going? I don't know. We're on MSC though. We end up at Ocean Cay, and we're going to Cozumel. We're going to Costa Maya. We're going to Roatan. It should be a really good cruise. So I'm going to take my doctor's advice, and I'm going on a cruise. So there you go. We're pretty excited about it. It's and it's just going to be Colleen and I. So, or
Sounds
any
like
of you that
fun.
want to go.
It sounds
Sorry.
like a fun. It sounds like a fun cruise.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Gavin is here. Good morning, Gavin. It's good to see you. Yep, my birthday, sailing out of
Yeah.
Miami. Najuma's here. Good morning,
Good
Najuma.
morning, Najuma.
Yeah, Gavin says not just any 60. That's right. Then he calls me an old fack. You old fack. Yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah, right, chat. Yeah, we're excited. So I had to, when you said that, I'm like, okay, because this just happened last week. We'd been toying with the idea. I know I mentioned it in some of the other chats. I'm sorry, the other streams, but we've been toying with the idea of maybe going on a cruise. And I'll be honest, you guys that are cruisers, you've created a monster in me as well. It's like a Frankenstein monster, right, Kenny? You get. I'm like addicted. I'm like a cruise drug addict now.
I'm definitely hooked on cruising myself, and I've
Right?
been on 2 cruises already. Working on my 3rd. Going
Yep.
on the Norwegian Joy in
Oh,
2025. The
so much fun.
rock and roll group cruise benefiting the charity called Helping Hands for Cruising. It is November 29th through December 6th, 2025. And if you are interested, get a hold of Bruce from Ocean Travel.
That's right. And we'll put up the information before we get out if I remember. But we get back from our next cruise the day before Dwayne's 60th. Right on. I think it's a great birthday thing to do. John Gaylor is here. Good morning, John. I hope you're feeling
Good morning,
okay.
John Gaylor.
Prescriptions for cruises, because I use FSA to pay for one. There you go. I hope you're feeling better, John. I know you've been under the weather. John was saying yesterday he thinks he's got the flu, which is awful.
What does FSA stand for?
I don't know. What is FSA?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. Where do I find these FSAs? Denise says she has an HSA. I don't know what these acronyms mean.
Y'all losing me on these acronyms.
Right? Right? Dr. Chet says everyone in the chat needs a cruise. FSA should pay too. We have
Okay.
FSA.
Bone tired travelers. Denise says HSA healthcare savings account.
Gotcha. Oh, I think the FSA is like a medical spending account. I think I have one. On at my work too. It's like a bank account you put money into in case you get sick.
Okay.
We are like wine. The older we get, the better we are. That's right. I'm with you, Carol. I definitely. What happened, Shirley? I'm not going to post that, but she says, "Sweet F all." You okay? What happened?
Hello, lawn lifters.
Hey, Lawn Lifters is here. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Denise says, deposit into a special account on every payday to have money for medical. Right. Yeah. I think mine's called a flexible spending account. So maybe FSA, that's what that means. Flexible spending. I saw that, Shirley.
I was thinking federal savings account, maybe.
Yeah, I thought federal at first too, but then I had to think about it. It took me a minute, but anyway, what did Shirley say? She goes, I thought SFA was the thing you're talking about. Okay. What is a lawn lifter? Well, I don't know. You should ask them, Gavin. All right, so we're all caught up. You know what we haven't done, Kenny? We haven't done the weather. What's the weather like in North Carolina? What's going on?
No, the weather here is, let's see, it is currently, come on, load.
I'm with you, John.
49
Go ahead, Kenny. I'm sorry.
49 degrees. Feels like 48. And it's supposed to be a high of 55 today with some rain and a low of 48.
Sounds like it's a lot cooler than it's been down there.
And speaking of rain, it is raining right now at the moment, I do believe.
Yeah, it's raining here too. Or actually, looks like it stopped raining, but it's been raining all night. 35 degrees here in the southern New Hampshire, greater New England area. It's partly cloudy. Today, 80% chance of rain. Yesterday, it was an 80% chance of rain, and it did rain. Looks like we're going to get rain all day today. And hopefully, let's see. Well, it looks like it's probably going to rain right into the evening. That's okay, I guess. So on my phone, I just happen to have Bonita Springs in here, which is the town in Florida that we're eventually going to end up in. Currently in Bonita Springs, it's 69 degrees with a high of 78 today, and they're having a little drizzle. I think I can handle that. But there you go. All right, so let's do this. I got some more weather to share. Let's see if I can do this for everybody.
My dad says Pauline wanted to hear the show this beautiful day. We also need all the folks to say prayer for her. She had an IV put on her hand about 16 or 17 hours ago.
Oh, man.
Ouch.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I hope she feels better. She gets better. Send him prayers your way. All right, so let's try and do this. All right, here we go.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Britta Merwin. Here's today's weather in America. We're tracking a couple spots where we could see severe weather today. We'll be looking at South Florida this morning, but South Carolina and also Texas all have the production of severe storms. In fact, we could see large hailstones today. Looking at the temperatures, we're above average for this time of year. Minnesota looking for temperatures to be in the 50s today with a high of 53 degrees in Minneapolis. And notice that both coasts are kind of a sloppy mess. We have cool conditions with rain for the East Coast, so umbrellas are needed. But 51 degrees in New York, that's above average for early March. Meanwhile, the West Coast dealing with rain. We're expecting some rain showers in Los Angeles. With a lot of weather over big airports, look out for possible travel delays today. Fox Weather has your latest forecast and weather news 24/7. You can stream it on your favorite connected TV device. Always on, always free.
Honestly, having a pretty girl do the weather instead of me is so much better. I know you agree, Kenny. Oh, goodness. All right. What time are we looking at?
We're looking at 6:29.
Yeah, we still got plenty of time. All right, let's do this since we're on a roll. This Week in History. This Week in History is brought to you by our sponsor, Revive Furniture and Home Decor. Check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. They have their Shopify store as well as their Facebook page. Go over there and say hello. And if you do go over, tell them that Kenny sent you over. So Shirley says we get a blizzard coming. Damn, Shirley, you can have it.
Yeah, you have that. Keep that snow away from. If y'all are getting snow, keep it away from me. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah, we don't want any snow. No snow. All right, so let's do this this day in history. So today is March 6th. It is Wednesday, but when we turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1475 in this day. Let's find out what's been happening throughout the years. The Italian Renaissance artist Michelangelo, who exerted an unparalleled influence on Western sculpture, painting, and architecture, and whose work rank among the most famous in existence, was born in the Republic of Florence on this day. Happy birthday to Michelangelo. In 1619, French satirist and dramatist Savigny Cyrano de Bergerac, who was the basis for many romantic but unhistorical legends, was born in Paris. And we know about Cyrano de Bergerac. He was the guy that had the rather large nose that was in love with a girl. Anyway, U.S. President in 1820, James Monroe, signed the Missouri Compromise, which allowed Missouri to be admitted to the Union as the 24th state. The legislation marked the beginning of the sectional conflict over the extension of slavery that led to the American Civil War. In 1834, Toronto, now the financial and commercial center of Canada, was incorporated. In 1836, remember the Alamo, Kenny? The Alamo in Texas fell to Mexican General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna after a 13-day siege. In 1853, Giuseppe Verdi's opera La Traviata premiered in La Fenice Opera House in Venice. All this Italian and French, I just can't handle it. In 1857, U.S. Chief Justice Roger B. Taney announced the Dred Scott decision, making slavery legal in all U.S. territories. In 1869, at a meeting of the Russian Chemical Society, Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev presented the first periodic table. In 1899, the German company Bayer trademarked the name aspirin for its drug, made from acetylsalicylic acid, which comes from tree bark, believe it or not. In 1927, Latin American author Gabriel Garcia Marquez was born in Aracataca, Colombia. In 1957, Ghana became an independent nation led by Prime Minister Kwame, some guy named Kwame. Jeremy, if you're doing the history, there's your bananas. In 1964, American boxer Cassius Clay took the name Muhammad Ali, which was given to him by his spiritual mentor, Elijah Muhammad, leader of the Nation of Islam. In 1981, journalist Walter Cronkite, also known as the most trusted man in America, signed off as the longtime anchor of the CBS Evening News. In 1986, American painter Georgia O'Keeffe, whose well-known works included large format paintings of natural forms, especially flowers and bones, died at the age of 98. And in 2016, American First Lady and actress Nancy Reagan, who was the First Lady during the 1981 through 89 administration of her husband, President Ronald Reagan, and was noted as his most trusted advisor and the most zealous protector of his reputation, died in Los Angeles. And the featured event for today, on this day in 1924, King Tut's tomb opened. On this day in 1924, the Egyptian government opened the mummy case of King Tutankhamun, ruler of Egypt in the 14th century BCE, whose burial chamber had been discovered in 1922 by renowned British archaeologist Howard Carter. And that's what we have for this day. This Week in History. And as always, don't forget to check out Revive Furniture and Home Decor at their website, revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. We make decorating easy. Okay, that is our history. Very good. Mark from Corner Clubhouse Cobalt is here. Good morning, Mark. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Mark's channel, he goes live just about every day during his lunch time. I'd say around 12:30ish, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, so you can catch him live. Let's see. Your dad says, by the way, happy early birthday wishes, just in case it slips my mind later on as time goes on. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Shirley says, I got power. I'll be fine. Well, you take care in that blizzard, my friend. Hate all this snow. Denise says acetylsalic acid. Why we write it as ASA in medicine. That's right. Yeah, you guys have all kinds of little acronyms and things that you write, right? And Latin and all that stuff. Much easier as ASA, definitely. Okay. Getting more coffee, Nettie says. Fantastic.
I'll be getting more coffee here in a little bit.
We encourage more coffee, right, Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny, do you want to get coffee now, or do you want to do it after Notable?
I can do it after Notable.
Want to do it after Notable? All right. So let's get ready.
I still got some left in this cup right here. So
okay. Well, let's get ready to play America's favorite game show. Name that Notable. All right, everybody, we're doing a repeat from a couple months ago. So if you've seen these notables before, just play along. It's America's favorite game show, Name That Notable, where we put up a picture of somebody famous or notable, and you get to guess who that person is for virtual cash and prizes. And our prize master, Mr. Kenny Oakes, he'll be giving out the points today. So you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get.
Bo Tire Traveler says, I can't have anything. I'm thirsty. Are you having blood work done this morning or something, Denise?
Yeah, she's going to have some ultrasound done. So they won't even let her drink anything.
Oh, okay.
Shirley says, grateful for what we have gotten melted away this past week. Temps went to 8 degrees, which awesome. Good. Yep, she's fasting. Yep, and then she says ultrasound, Kenny. So yeah, she can't have anything. Hopefully you'll have it done early.
So that means you can't have nothing to eat either, then, can you?
Nope, they want to look inside her belly and make sure that her stomach's empty. So, all right, let's get ready to play and Name the Notable. Are you ready, Kenny? Here is our first notable. Name this person. Oh, who's that guy? Used to be the mayor of Carmel, California. Among other things. Do you know who that is, Kenny?
Again, the face looks familiar, but I just can't.
Let's see. He was the Pale Rider. He was Dirty Harry. Not ringing any bells, Kenny? Laura says Clint.
Are we talking about Clint Eastwood?
Gavin says Clint Eastwood. So does Denise. John says Clint. Scott says Huxaby Williams. Nettie says Clint Eastwood. Shirley says Eastwood. John says Make My Day. Gavin says Dirty. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's right. Rebecca says Clint Eastwood. Chet's gonna copy Denise again. Your dad says Clint Eastwood. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? I know you must. What does he say? It's something like, I know you must be asking yourself a question. Did he fire 5 shots or 6? You know, in all this confusion, I lost count myself. And he's pointing the gun at the guy, and he goes, do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do you? And he put the gun down. The bad guy did, I mean. So there you go. Yep. If you said Clint Eastwood, then you guys are, in fact, 100% correct. Give yourselves a big hand. Kenny, how many points do we have for them today?
20,000 points.
20,000 points. Keep track of your points, folks. All right, so let's get ready to name the next. Chet said Outlaw Josie Wales, which happens to be probably my favorite Clint Eastwood movie of all time. Either that or the Unforgiven. Is that it? Anyway, all right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Here we go. Name this notable person. Who is that? I know, Kenny. She's a pretty girl. I know what you were thinking. Scott, thank you for that too, by the way.
Is it Selena Gomez?
Denise and you both say Selena Gomez. So does Gavin. So does Scott. So does Shirley. Look what Scott put. Boobs.
I knew that was probably going to be Kevin.
Hey, you know, this is a family show. We got to keep that for our nighttime show. Kenny, what's up with that, Kenny? Billy is here from Bamanola. Good morning, Billy. And Chet's copying. She's copying again because he don't have a clue. Yes, you do. It's Selena Gomez. Gavin says, "Where are the boobs?" Well, stay tuned tomorrow night for Thirsty Thursday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. You'll see the boobs tomorrow. A couple of them are coming out tomorrow night. There you go, Kelly. Naquin is here. Good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you, brother.
Kelly and Tammy's Journey.
John says autocorrect is getting him. If you said, oh, Chet says, who is Selena Gomez?
Yes, time does change this weekend. We spring forward an hour.
That's right.
It actually changes at 2 a.m. Sunday morning, but most people change their clock Saturday night before they go to bed.
I'll see some biggins. All right, so we're getting off track. But if you said Selena Gomez, you are 100% correct. Give yourself a big hand and keep track of your points. Kenny, how many points do we have for them?
30,000 points.
30,000 points. Right on. Good job. Good job. Denise. This is why I love Denise in a non-sexual way. I love you in a non-sexual way. You are like my sister. I love it. You crack me up every time. She's a 33 clubber. That's right. She's a member of the 33 club at Disney. I'm not even gonna entertain that, Gavin. Kenny is choking, that's for sure. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable person? Oh, look at that guy. Who's that? Is he a very important, fun person? I think he is a very important, fun person. Hint, hint, wink, wink. He's part of the VIFP club, which so am I. I'm part of the VIFP club. I must be part of his club. Billy says Shaq. Shirley says Shaq. Chet says Shaq. Denise says Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Master Mason, the 33, right? Shaq's Big Chicken. Big chicken. Shaq. Denise says, I'm a VIFP. So what a coinky dink. Me too. I'm part of that club too. Do you know who that guy is, Kenny?
I have no idea.
Everybody's saying Shaquille O'Neal. Do you think they're right?
Yeah.
He's the big rooster. There he is. That's right. If you said Shaquille O'Neal. Very good, guys. How many points, Kenny, for Shaquille O'Neal?
30,000 points.
30,000 points. Kenny is being generous today. The prize master. Very good. DJ is here. Good morning, DJ.
Good morning, DJ's Adventures and Beyond.
Thanks for coming in. Shack Attack. Shack Attack. Mel actually been to his house, so that's pretty cool. Chet says, I'm an SOIFP, sort of important, fun person. You are a very important, fun person, my friend. Very icy, frozen person. Yikes. That's right. It is Shaquille O'Neal. You guys did a good job on that one. We got a couple more. This will be a short one today, but get ready to name the next notable. Oh, my good gosh. Who is that person? Another pretty girl, actress. She's married to a guy on SNL. Which, how did that dude score this girl? I don't know. I'm sure they say that about me. How did I score that girl? It's a secret. But there you go. Denise says Scarlett Johansson. Scott is saying ScarJo. Longlift just says, I dress up as Shaq on our Per Runners YouTube. Chet says, I have no idea. I'm copying Denise. Gavin says, Denise, of all the people should know biology, has a funny sense of humor. You bet your fanny. It's why we love our nurses, too. Most of them. It's why we love most of them. Some of them need a break. Some of the nurses I've met, they need a damn break. I know why they haven't.
Morning, down my little adventures.
Billy says Scarlett Johansson. Johanna. Anybody else want to chime in with this one? We currently have 23 people in the house and 2 watching from Facebook right now. We appreciate you guys coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button, share out the stream. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. We would appreciate it. Kenny and I both appreciate your patronage.
Yes.
Okay, so for anybody else, I guess that's going to be it. This is, in fact, Scarlett Johansson. If you said Scarlett Johansson, you are correct. And Kenny, how many points for Scarlett?
How many? 30,000 points.
30,000 points. All right, very good. Denise says, December will be 30 years since I graduated from nursing school. I'm tired. I bet you, my friend. We've had this talk.
Good morning, Gavin, on the Ford Man channel.
Yeah, Colin on SNL. He's the guy that does the weekend update, right? That's what I said. How the hell did he get her? But you never know. I guess it's a secret. I sub to you, Kenny, and I have you both running for WH. My
stream element spot must be sleeping.
I know. I haven't seen him in here at all.
Because usually when I get a new subscriber, it usually come up as say so-and-so subscribe to your channel.
Denise, we like funny guys. What can I say? Yeah, that's right. All right, get ready to name the next notable.
By the way, thanks for connecting with me, Guitar Professionals, Gavin.
Absolutely. Okay, get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable person, Kenny? Who is that?
Is that
it Whitney, is Kenny.
Whitney Houston?
No, it's not.
Ah.
This woman is a singer, though. She sang gospel, Kenny, among other things, but she was a gospel singer.
I think Denise got it, Aretha Franklin.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me.
Is she the one that does the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T?
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That's exactly right, Kenny. Aretha Franklin. If you said Aretha, Mustang Sally. Aretha Franklin, respect, right? Yo. Eddie is in the house. Good morning, Eddie. Good to see you, You're up early, sir. He's got to get ready for his show at 7 to 7:15 time when he pops up.
7:15, and also I will get to see Eddie Lugo Studios in Helena, Georgia.
If you said Aretha Franklin, then you're right. Yay, everybody. Good job. You got it right. Aretha Franklin. What a voice on this woman. Gonna miss her for sure. but you got that right. John says 40 years ago last month, he graduated from basic training, Fort Benning, Georgia. Yep, Brooklyn in the house. Good to see you, Eddie. Thanks for coming over. We appreciate you. Lawn Lifter says, I like Mustang Sally. Ola Denise or Holla Denise. Sorry. She gave everyone in the band a new Mustang. Imagine that. I would like a new Mustang from Aretha. I'd still have it. At first glimpse, I thought it was the lady on Sanford and Son. What's her name? Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther. You old fool. I love that show. Let's see. DJ says, yeah, I don't get notifications when someone subscribes to my YouTube channel anymore. I haven't even used that bot thing because it was messing up. But all right, we got one more to go. So let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this person right here? Who it is?
I don't know.
Think of Most Excellent, Excellent Adventure. He's an actor. He was in The Matrix. He was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Denise says Keanu Reeves. Scotty Too Hottie is here. Good morning, Scotty. Scotty's saying Keanu.
Good morning, Scotty Too Hottie.
He says Keanu. Scott Doogie Howser. That's a different guy. Good try though. The Matrix Neo. That's right. Mark says John Wick. That's another one, right? Keanu Reeves. Scotty says hi to Chet. Bill or Ted. Yeah, I forget which one he is. Is he Bill or is he Ted? I don't know. But if you said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you're wrong. It's Keanu Reeves. How many points, Kenny, for Keanu Reeves?
30,000 points.
30,000 points. There you go. Kenny is the prize master. He's giving out the points. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. There you go. This thing sometimes has a mind of its own. Before plastic surgery, yeah, you think he had plastic surgery?
As long as it don't start talking back like me and you are talking.
Right, Kenny? Exactly. So there you go. That's been Name the Notable. The hell with the bumper. I was going to put that out, but the heck with it. What time do we got? Oh, it's 6:53. Why don't we, we're going to get out of here a little bit early, I think, today, Kenny. We'll finish up in the chat, and then we're going to hit the road. Anything you want to add in to the chat?
You wanted to put up the announcement for that rock and roll group cruise.
Right on. Okay, let's do that then. We'll show the video for that while we got some time. It's in here somewhere. Here we go.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell?
There you have it. The Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, November 29th through December 6th, 2025, sailing on the Norwegian Joy. It's going to be a great time. This is a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. It's going to benefit the charity to help send folks on a dream cruise of a lifetime.
Yes.
To help benefit folks that either think they can't physically do it or they financially don't have the means to do it. And they certainly make dreams come true. This is going to be the cruise of the century, folks. You're going to have a great time. The price of your cabin will include some specialty dining, $100 on-board credit. You're going to get a swag bag with all kinds of fun stuff. You're going to get the bands. You're going to get the cruise. I know I'm missing something by booking the rooms, but
you have until March 24th to put a $50 deposit to secure your spot, or you can go. You can put down 125, and that will definitely secure your spot.
Yeah, you can pick your cabin number if you want to leave the $125 per person. So if you're sharing the room with somebody, it's $125 each or $250. Colleen and I did that last weekend. We gave Bruce a call, and we have we've secured our cabin. And
I'm actually sharing a cabin with Marjorie.
Yep, Marjorie Ambrose and Kenny will be there. So like I said, there's going to be all kinds of fun. You're going to get the bands, you get all that good stuff. You'll get to meet Kenny and myself and Sean and Alana and Ross from Orange Cone Vlog and many, many, many more of your YouTube personalities. We're all going to be on board, folks. So we want you to sign up. I know if Ross was here, he could tell us how many rooms we have booked, but we have over 30 now, I believe. So, and the cruise is still 2 years away. So we're doing good. I want to get this thing sold out long before the time of the cruise comes. So,
and there is going to be some guy by the name of Ricky Rocker.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I keep forgetting about that dude. So we do rock and roll committee meetings. I sit on the committee with Eddie is on the committee as well. And we'll be all of a sudden some guy, Ricky Rocker, chimes in. We don't know who this person is, but apparently he's got a YouTube channel in that. And he is he going to perform? That's what I heard, Kenny. I don't know who it is. But
there's a good possibility. You come on the cruise, you shall find out.
Yeah. Ricky Rocker. So I guess we need to start the thing hashtag who is Ricky Rocker, because I don't know, but anyways, yeah, so there you go. It's going to be great. Like I've been calling this the cruise of the century. You guys need to be on this cruise, and it's for a great cause.
Yes.
So, all right, we're going to get out of here. Tomorrow Kenny and I will be up in the morning, and then tomorrow night I will be co-hosting with my good friend Scott from Controversial Cruising. Tomorrow is Thirsty Thursday, cruise and travel trivia tomorrow night at 7 EST. So don't forget to join us then. But don't forget PMA, everybody. Positive mental attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. When I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, just believe me, because I am. I'm here in part because of employing positive mental attitude and taking positive steps within my life. It'll definitely make your day, make your week, and save your life. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day. Everybody has a story. Sometimes those stories aren't good ones, and you can change or make somebody's day. All you have to do is make eye contact and smile. That's all it takes. You look at them and you say, "Hey, good morning." Say a kind word, shake their hand, do something nice for them, or hug them if they are inclined. Hugging passes on that energy. So if you're positive and you give someone a hug, you're definitely going to pass on that positive energy to them as well. Don't forget to thank a first responder, the men and ladies of the fire department, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course, our nurses. We love our nurses. They make doctors look good. They certainly do. And last but not least, the men and ladies of the armed forces, our veterans, past, present, and future. God bless those people. They're out there selflessly every day on that proverbial wall, keeping us protected and safe from harm, protecting our liberties and freedoms and our way of life, and of course, protecting our flag. God bless America. There's Old Glory. God bless America. God bless all of us. God bless you, and God bless you as well, Kenny.
Thank you very much. Nettie has a thing in the chat says Friday Night Live with friends. Please join us. Yes,
that's right.
I go live. I co-stream with Nettie, Roy and Becky Travels, and a channel called Traveling on Adventures.
There you go.
Earl and Terry. And speaking of Earl and Terry, please make sure you go and connect with them and run their playlist because they are getting very close to their watch hours.
Oh, let's get them up.
Trying to get them monetized. So, and I will actually be live on location in Helen, Georgia.
All right. I'm looking forward to that. So make sure you have everybody on your show, as many as you can, Kenny, because that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. We got to get out of here. What do we say?
Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll do it all over again tomorrow morning.
All right, guys. I want to wish everybody peace and love. I'm Jimmy, and he is
Ford Man Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.